Now, everybody is wondering about the tailback situation for Saturday's game, but Coach Richt isn't ready to divulge any secrets. He indicated on Tuesday that Isaiah Crowell would be back for the game, but the status of Richard Samuel is still in doubt. Defensive end D'Angelo Tyson is also questionable for the game, but there is some good news. Sophomore Garrison Smith filled in for Tyson during last week's game with Georgia Tech, and he was just named SEC Defensive Lineman of the Week. Now, if Georgia wins on Saturday, they're heading for Bourbon Street and the Sugar Bowl. The likely opponent there would be the Houston Cougars. But if Georgia loses, things would get slightly more complicated. Experts can't agree on where the Dogs might land. They could wind up in the Capital One, the Outback, or the Cotton Bowl. Hopefully they'll stay as far away from the Liberty Bowl as possible. And staying with football, two Northeast Georgia teams have huge games this weekend. State championship berths are on the line. In Single A, Prince Avenue Christian is making its deepest playoff run in school history. The Warriors will take on Savannah Christian Raiders Friday night at 7:30. Rob Farabee has been on an absolute tear during the playoffs. He rushed for 122 yards and a touchdown against Trouton County in the second round, and he ran for 84 yards and picked off a pass last week against Bremen. And in AAA, Gainesville is working towards their first state championship in school history. They'll host Burke County Friday night. The Bears are 12-1 and have scored over 50 points 5 times this year. But Gainesville's offense is pretty good too. The Red Elephants got up to a rough start this year. Buford beat them 49-0 in their first game of the season, but they've run off 12 straight wins, including a playoff win over top-ranked Sandy Creek last week. And I have to mention, just down 985 from Gainesville, my Buford Wolves are looking to win their 7th state title in the past 10 years. They'll take on Isaiah Crowell's alma mater, Carver Columbus. So good luck to all those local teams.
I think I'm going to have to go with Prince Avenue there for the playoffs. I was rivals with Savannah Christian. So
okay.
Go Prince Avenue.
Go Prince Avenue.
All right, well, after the break, we'll take a look at some of the staffers that made this show possible this semester.